Hey there folks, it's V3 back with another fantastic action figure showcase. We have more dinosaurs for you today. And before you say it, I know this isn't a dinosaur, it's a placoderm, but it's my favorite placoderm. Dunkleosteus, or as I call them, donkeys. I've been in love with these since I saw them on Chased by Sea Monsters with Nigel Marvin forever ago. I have it on VHS and DVD, it's incredible. Definitely watch it if you haven't. But this is the now discontinued Schleich Donkey, or Dunkleosteus. I love this guy. He's this cool gray with like these black ridges down the side. I love the kind of metallic, almost gunmetal-y sheen they gave him, and he's all like scratched up from ramming into stuff. They made a really cool looking donkey, and even though modern science says Dunkleosteus were shorter and rounder, which bummed a lot of people out, but I thought it was super cute, so I was into it. This is still a really cool toy. I think it's a fun one for kids. I always saw only a few on the shelves when I would see it. I mean, it's got paint in the mouth and stuff. See that? This is a really incredible toy. I think the modern science for this guy says that these teeth weren't actually teeth. They were extensions of the armor, so they would probably have actually been the same color as the rest of this armor, but God, placoderms are so cool, dude. I mean, this is a really cool figure. Honestly, any Dunkleosteus, he's probably just my favorite prehistoric sea creature, period. Any Dunkleosteus figure is okay by me. And this probably is my favorite donkey in my collection. So, very happy with it. Get one while you can, because they are discontinued. Oh, now, how about another figure? This one, a little vintage guy. It's this little vintage Stegosaurus. I don't know where he's from. He's really cool. He's kind of open on the inside. He's like hollow. I remember as a kid, I used to put him on my finger and make him go blah, 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 blah. That is still equally fun as when I was little. That is still equally entertaining. This is wonderful. He's only got one row of his spines, but he's got kind of this nice highlight of white down there. He's just a really cool little vintage guy. I've had him since I was a little kid. I'll probably have him forever. I don't know where he's from, though, so if you can identify, the manufacturer of this guy, that would be really helpful to me, because he's so cool. Moving on. Next up, this is a line that I have not shown yet in any of these videos. It is the Jasmine Triceratops. It comes with like a little pair of trees, and like a little nest of eggs. I really loved these Jasmine figures as a kid, and I think I appreciate them even more now as an adult. He is the kind of standard Dino Green, but this is a beautiful, really beautiful Triceratops sculpt. A wonderful little vintage boy. I think the yellow eyes really pop on this guy. I love these Jasmine figures. Some of mine have some real paint peel going on, but this guy doesn't appear to have that. I need to find my Parasaurolophus and Ceratosaurus. No, not Ceratosaurus. It might be Carnotaurus. I'll figure it out when I find it. But I love these little Jasmine guys. Great vintage figures from my childhood. And honestly, I think this is still a very cool sculpt today. Really, really awesome guy. Rrr, Triceratops. I did not mean to sound like Jasper from The Simpsons when I did that. Next up is another unidentified. I've been looking at stuff. I think I'm getting closer. It's this, I guess I'm going to call it an Allosaurus. I'm getting kind of a Marx vibe from it, but I don't think it's Marx. I'm almost leaning into saying it's a knockoff Marx. I love his weird ears, by the way. He has these weird little ears. Love those. I actually kind of love this sculpt. Even his weird chicken foot. His incredibly weird little chicken foot. You all know Littlefoot. Now get ready for chicken foot. But he has this, big red belly. I actually have several of this Allosaurus. And I'd really like an ID. So if anyone can help me ID this guy, that would be wonderful. And we're tossing you to the side. And we have one more thing. It is a discontinued Safari Limited figure. And also, not a dinosaur. It is the Safari Limited Embelodon. Yes. Safari is one of the few companies that actually really focuses on these kind of prehistoric mammals. I think Safari does a lot. Mojo, I think, actually does a lot. And then Collect A has a really good selection. This one is discontinued, and I guess I can kind of see why. I mean, I am sure this didn't sell as well as the Mammoth. But it also kind of is a bit of a lower quality almost than I would expect from Safari. I would expect a little more paint in the mouth from Safari, to be honest. I would expect a little more paint on the feet. You see the nails of this critter aren't painted. For Safari, this is a lower quality figure. The sculpt, on point. Great sculpt. It could use some more paint, though. It really could. But wonderful detail in the guy. Oh, look at me. I got a big old underbite, and I don't give a shite. Woo. Now we match. But that is it for today's action figure showcase. Thank you all very much for your support. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever you do. Go to my main YouTube channel to see action figure reviews of individual figures, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now, son.